YouTube, what up? Welcome to another edition of Wrestling with Watts, and I'm Watts. It's been a week. It's been a really cold week, especially on the East Coast. It has been cold. Like, I know for a fact my electric bill is about to be something serious next month, and I'm not looking forward to that at all. But it is what it is. We got to stay warm. It's been a very interesting week so far. The beginning of Unreal, the debut of Unreal, not debut, it's like the premiere of Unreal Season 2. I'm not gonna lie, not really interested in it. My boy Ed, he was telling me about certain things that I could probably take away from Unreal, and yes, it does make for good content. But one thing that stuck out in my mind was how Triple H was trying to sun LA Knight because of a forced finish, or how LA Knight didn't finish the match, the Money in the Bank match, the way he was intended to finish the Money in the Bank match. And it kind of just felt like he was nitpicking a little bit because this is the third year in a row that everybody thought that LA Knight was going to get his. And again, he was passed up for somebody who did not need the Money in the Bank briefcase whatsoever. This could have been something that threw or thrusted LA Knight into the main event, and we did not get that. And how he was talking to LA Knight tells me for a fact that he does not rock with LA Knight at all. Somebody else he does not rock with is Roman Reigns. He does not rock with Roman Reigns because right now I feel like Triple H doesn't like the fact that Roman Reigns is almost bigger than the WWE. And ever since Roman Reigns stepped away from the main spotlight when it pertains to the main event scene and the world title scene, WWE just has not been interesting. It's a double-edged sword, and in a way, as much as I hate agreeing with Triple H, I do kind of understand why Triple H didn't want Roman Reigns beating Cody Rhodes, because if you look at the semantics, Cody Rhodes is supposed to be the face of the company. He's probably going to be showing up more than Roman Reigns is. If Roman Reigns beats Cody Rhodes and then he's not showing up, but maybe two more times in that year, and he's only showing up to the major PLEs, and he's only showing up to select Monday Night Raws and SmackDowns, and I do understand why he wouldn't want his babyface to lose to Roman Reigns again, because that would technically be what? Roman Reigns would be up 2-1 to Cody Rhodes, because the original plan was for Cody Rhodes to turn heel because Roman Reigns ended up being the biggest babyface in the company, and they was not going to let that happen at all. They was not going to let that happen at all, because it would have ended up being a situation where Roman Reigns was triumphant against Cody Rhodes, which I'm pretty sure they didn't want that. If Roman Reigns is taking a select amount of dates and he's making all of this money. But here's the thing about that. You would let Brock Lesnar sit on the bench for 3 years, damn near 3 years, 2 years. I'm exaggerating. It's been 2 years. But have him sit on the bench, and he has a really big contract, and not bat an eye. But Roman Reigns doesn't, and he does somewhat show up, and we're crashing out. Nah, that's not right. That's not right. That's not conducive to a good roster whatsoever, especially when people like Roman Reigns. I'm not saying people don't like Brock Lesnar, but I'm pretty sure Roman Reigns is more personable than a Brock Lesnar. And this is the problem. Triple H doesn't know how to set his personal bias aside to make money, and this is what has been deterring him from having compelling content for the last couple of years. And this is not just a LA Knight thing. This is not just now. It's Roman Reigns is exposing it low key, and we probably won't even see Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble at this rate, because I feel like Roman Reigns should have showed up by now. You do the War Games match, and we don't see you for the rest of the year. That doesn't even make any sense, but that's because of the creative differences and the creative discrepancies between the two. Because no matter how you feel about Roman Reigns being a part-timer, there is no reason why Bronson Reed should be pinning Roman Reigns in any universe. The Tribal Thief stuff was cool and funny, but here's the truth about Bronson Reed. He is a mid-card guy. He is not a main eventer, and I think that we all know that. I think even Bronson Reed know that. And Triple H, he cuts his nose to spite his face every single time, because there's a lot of money you could have been making with LA Knight at the helm in the World Heavyweight Championship scene. If you didn't want him to be the WWE champion, that's completely fine. Whatever. But he definitely did deserve to be the World Heavyweight Champion when he came to Raw. I feel like he would have been a better choice to CM Punk, but CM Punk is his golden goose and whatnot, even though he can't really wrestle a lick anymore. And now that we're talking about CM Punk, I'm going to be real with y'all. Full transparency. Never really thought CM Punk was all that special. He was a great promo, average at best in the ring, but I can name like 10 guys better than him. In that specific era, at that specific time, I can name 10 guys that's better than CM Punk. And that goes for TNA, and that goes for WWE. I could name some indie guys too, but off rip, there's a lot of guys that's better than that was and is better than CM Punk. And you can feel however you want to feel. This is my page, and I'm gonna talk my shit. That's why y'all like me so much. But real spill, it really just shows you how Triple H, he's dedicated to just being an egomaniac. You know, he's just dedicated to being an egomaniac that's going to do things his way. And the only reason why the WWE is zeroing in on including more African American representation when it comes to black male talent and women talent is because the board of directors and the higher ups was the ones that was forcing it. That was not on Triple H's agenda at all. And it really just goes to show you that if they wanted to, they would. This is what I've been saying for the entire time. At the way they're trying to build a Braun Breaker and a Tiffany Stratton when they're not even ready or remotely ready, but you had Carmelo Hayes sit on the bench for like a whole year and a half before he won his first championship, just goes to show you everything you need to know. And it's not even just a black and white thing anymore. You see Roman Reigns, he's having creative issues with Triple H and the fact that he wants to do things his way and he just don't know how to book. Triple H can't cook, y'all. And that's just really what it is. I feel bad for LA Knight because he's good. I'm not even a LA Knight guy. I could say that every single time. I'm not a big fan of LA Knight, but you can't deny that he's over. You can't deny that for an older dude, for a 41, 42-year-old man, he wrestles circles around a lot of the guys that's at the helm right now. And that's straight facts. And it just felt weird watching Triple H rip a hole in LA Knight, pause, and the way LA Knight just looked real discouraged and stuff. Like, it's got like, yo, what more do I have to do? But here's the thing. Triple H don't want anybody to ever be bigger than WWE, and it was not his choice when it came to Roman Reigns because the bloodline stuff was already intact before he came in and took creative control of everything. So he was like, well, I couldn't do nothing about him, but I'm definitely going to do something to deter LA Knight from being a star. He could be in all the Slim Jim commercials he wants, and he could get the loudest pop of the night. It don't matter. I'm not putting the world title on him. That's what it's looking like. But they might prove us wrong. Shit, you never know. LA Knight might win the Royal Rumble. That's wishful thinking. It's going to be Gunther, unfortunately. Or Sami Zayn, which I'm not necessarily mad at neither because it is a cool change, I guess. But we'll see, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I feel like this Unreal is doing a lot more harm than good because they're only going to show what they want us to see in the first place, but real right fans know and see right through the bullshit anyway. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I appreciate y'all. I'm out. Peace.